Hey guys, so in today's video we are going to discuss all about ketogenic diet. What is ketogenic diet? Where does it come from? Is it better for fat loss? Should you follow it? Positives and negatives. So let's start the video. Let's first see what is ketogenic diet. A ketogenic diet is basically very low carb, very high fat diet, and the calories from carb are down to 5% of the total caloric intake for the day, and about 20% of calories coming from protein and about 75% coming from fat. And the carbs are restricted up to 50 grams per day, and most of those carbs tend to come from fibrous sources like veggies. So now you know what is a ketogenic diet. Now let's see how does it work. Your body's primary source of fuel is glucose, which comes from the carbohydrates that we eat in a meal. When you remove carbohydrates, your body switches to fat as its primary source of fuel and uses fat to provide energy for your day-to-day activities. When the carbohydrates are removed from the diet, the body first uses up the stored glycogens present in the liver and the muscles to provide fuel for the body. When the body glycogen gets depleted, it results in the increase in the free fatty acids released from the fat cells, and the free fatty acid burning in the liver increases. This is what ultimately leads to the production of ketone bodies, and your body then starts using these ketones to provide energy. In short, when you remove carbohydrates, your body switches to fat as its primary source of fuel and uses fat to provide you energy for your day-to-day activities. Now let's discuss where does it come from. In the early 1900s, medical use of ketogenic diet emerged as a strategy to treat epilepsy. In 1921, Dr. Russell Wilder coined the term ketogenic diet because of the presence of ketone bodies in the absence of carbohydrates. This is where ketogenic diet comes from. Now let's discuss, is ketogenic diet better for fat loss or not? So the simple answer is yes and no. When you are on a ketogenic diet, you tend to eat fats and protein which are very satiating. That means you feel full for a longer time and don't feel hungry. So by suppressing your appetite, it helps you eat lesser calories during the day, putting you in a calorie deficit, which helps you with fat loss. Second thing is, when you eliminate a whole macronutrient like carbohydrates, you have very less food options left that you can actually eat. If you can eat only few things while on keto, there is only so much food that you can actually eat. And if you are a pure vegetarian, you are just left with paneer, cheese, nuts and green veggies if you try to follow a ketogenic diet. But the underlying principle boils down to the overall calorie intake for the day, which ultimately decides whether you are going to lose fat or whether you are going to gain fat. Also, there is a common quote that you might have heard that keto makes you a fat burning machine. Now let's use some common sense here. If you are just eating fat and nothing else, what else do you think you're going to burn? Keto makes you a fat burning machine. It doesn't mean that you will be burning your body fat. If you're eating more calories than you require in a day, you will be storing fat and not burning fat, no matter what kind of diet you are following, be it keto or any other diet. If ketogenic diet helps you stick to your diet better, then you can start following ketogenic diet. Ketogenic diet is not superior to other diets when it comes to fat loss. Now let's discuss few positives of ketogenic diet. So, following ketogenic diet might have some psychological benefits. When you first start following ketogenic diet, you lose weight very quickly, anywhere between 1 to 3 kgs within a week. But this initial weight drop is just reduction in water weight because you have restricted your carb intake. This quick drop in weight can boost your confidence and can help you stick better to your diet. Also, as mentioned previously, ketogenic diet is a high fat diet, so it helps you keep full for a longer time. Now these were the few positives of keto, and now let's discuss some negative points about it. Now it is not sustainable for most of the people, because everyone has grown up eating carbs since their childhood. Cutting down carbs straight away can be troublesome for most people. That means no fruit, no rice, no roti, no bread, no sweets. The next negative point can be if you travel a lot and go out for a lot of parties, you won't find any options that are suitable to eat while following a ketogenic diet. Basically, if you have a life outside your home and gym, it is extremely tough to sustain ketogenic diet. Secondly, the initial 7 to 10 days are very tough for most people while their body is trying to switch from glucose as the preferred fuel to the ketone bodies, often referred as keto flu. They might get headaches, feel extremely low on energy and feel very irritated. Now you have all the data points and can make an informed decision whether you would like to follow a ketogenic diet or not. Just remember, it is not a magical diet and not superior to other dieting strategies. The best diet is what works for you and that you can stick to in the next 30, 40, 50 years. That's it for today, and I hope this video was helpful. If you learned something new today, please give it a like and share it with the people whom you think might benefit from it. If you have any questions, just feel free to post them in the comment section. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.